Welcome to the Daily Quiz Podcast. Today's category is Science and Nature. Let's get to it. Question 1. Which substance has the chemical formula HNO3? The answer is nitric acid.
Nitric acid is a highly corrosive and toxic liquid that can dissolve metals, making it an important component in the production of fertilizers, explosives, and dyes. It was first synthesized in the 13th century by alchemists who called it aqua fortis, meaning strong water. In World War I, soldiers used nitric acid to treat wounds because of its antiseptic properties.
Question 2. What widely used kitchen item was first marketed by the General Electric Company in 1909? The answer is the electric toaster.
The electric toaster was first marketed by the General Electric Company in 1909, but it wasn't an instant hit. In fact, many people were skeptical of the device and preferred to stick with their trusty old stovetop toasters. It wasn't until sliced bread became popular in the 1920s that the electric toaster really took off and became a staple in kitchens around the world.
Question 3. Goldfish possess an additional color receptor in their visual organ, while humans have 3. On the other hand, the mantis shrimp has 10 color receptors. The answer is eyes.
Did you know that goldfish can see more colors than humans? While we have 3 color receptors in our eyes, goldfish have 4, allowing them to see a wider range of colors. However, the mantis shrimp puts both humans and goldfish to shame with its 10 color receptors. This allows the mantis shrimp to see colors that are beyond our comprehension.
Question 4. On the periodic table, what is the first element in alphabetical order? The answer is actinium.
Actinium was discovered in 1899 by André-Louis Debierne, a French chemist. It is a silvery white radioactive metal that glows blue in the dark due to its intense radioactivity. Actinium has no known biological role but has been used in cancer treatment and as a source of neutrons for scientific research.
Question 5. The animal that constantly regenerates its teeth and has a stationary tongue attached to the bottom of its mouth is known as what? The answer is crocodile.
Did you know that crocodiles can go through as many as 50 sets of teeth in their lifetime? That's because they don't have roots like human teeth, so when one falls out, another simply moves forward to take its place. And while they may not be able to move their tongues around like we do, crocodiles actually use their tongues to push food down their throats.
Question 6. What is an angle of less than 90 degrees known as? The answer is an acute angle.
Did you know that acute angles are not only found in geometry, but also in nature? For example, the leaves of many plants have an acute angle between the stem and the leaf blade. This angle allows for maximum exposure to sunlight and efficient photosynthesis. So next time you see a leaf, remember that it's not just a simple shape, it's a natural example of an acute angle at work.
Question 7. A laboratory flask with a conical shape and a narrow neck that sits flat on the bottom is commonly known as what? The answer is Erlenmeyer.
The Erlenmeyer flask was invented by German chemist Emil Erlenmeyer in 1860. Its unique shape allows for easy swirling and mixing of liquids without spilling, making it a staple in laboratories around the world. Plus, its narrow neck makes it easy to attach a stopper or tubing for various experiments.
Question 8. At what temperature in Fahrenheit does water undergo a phase change from liquid to solid? The answer is 32.
Did you know that the reason water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit is because of the way its molecules are arranged? As water cools, its molecules slow down and move closer together, forming a crystalline structure. At 32 degrees Fahrenheit, this structure becomes stable enough to form ice. Interestingly, pure water can actually remain liquid below 32 degrees Fahrenheit if it is kept perfectly still and free of impurities.
Question 9. What is the Japanese art of growing dwarf trees called? The answer is bonsai.
Bonsai, the Japanese art of growing miniature trees, has been around for over 1,000 years. The practice involves carefully pruning and shaping the tree to create a small yet perfectly formed version of its full-sized counterpart. Bonsai trees are often seen as symbols of patience, discipline, and harmony with nature. In fact, some bonsai trees have been known to live for hundreds of years.
Question 10. What is the term used for the disintegration of a nuclear reactor? The answer is meltdown.
Meltdown is a term used to describe the catastrophic failure of a nuclear reactor, where the fuel rods become so hot that they melt and release radioactive material. The most famous example of this was the Chernobyl disaster in 1986, which resulted in widespread contamination and forced the evacuation of thousands of people from their homes. Despite being incredibly dangerous, some scientists are exploring ways to harness nuclear energy safely and sustainably for future generations.
Question 11. How many teeth does a healthy adult usually possess? The answer is 32 teeth.
Did you know that sharks can have up to 50,000 teeth in their lifetime? In comparison, a healthy adult human usually possesses 32 teeth. However, some people may have more or less due to genetics or dental issues. It's important to take care of your teeth through regular brushing and dental checkups to maintain good oral health.
Thanks for joining us on this scientific journey. We hope you had a natural curiosity for these trivia tidbits. Until next time, keep exploring the world around you. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. It's been a pleasure, until we meet again tomorrow.
This episode is produced by Classic Studios. See the show notes page for sources and credits. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.